Well, I have some cystic acne on my face, and it's definitely not because of the minimalist sunscreen. Last week I was trying out some new product and it clearly did not go well on my face. So I'll talk about that product in some other video. In today's video, I completely want to focus on my experience with the minimalist sunscreen. And I have been testing out this sunscreen for almost 2 months. I got them somewhere around the launch time. So since then I did have good amount of time to try out both of these sunscreen, and I'll first talk about the minimalist multivitamin SPF 50 PA4+ sunscreen. So this is the hybrid sunscreen, and by this I mean that they have used both physical and chemical UV filters for that full-fledged UV protection on your skin. And for the physical UV filter they have used the titanium dioxide, and for the chemical filters they have used these all new generation UV filters. And all these new chemical UV filters are safe for your skin, they are safe for your body, and they are much better than the old time conventional UV filters. So I'm glad they have worked on on the latest things. And for the texture, this SPF 50 has that fluffy, airy, lightweight texture, and when applied on the skin this does not feel heavy or sticky on the skin. It glides on very smoothly and sets to medium matte finish. That is, it's not very drying, at the same time it is not very dewy or shiny as well, so it's somewhere in between. And for the ingredient list, they have kept things very simple. They have not used any kind of essential oil, carrier oil, they have not used any fragrance. Also it is silicone free, thank God, because I really don't like sunscreen that have thick silicone texture. I just don't like them, so I'm glad that they have kept it silicone free. So for my experience with this sunscreen on my dry, sensitive, acne prone skin, all I can say is it has never ever given me any kind of breakout. It has never ever given me any kind of irritation or redness or dehydration on my skin. And I did experience some peeling issue, but that too under very certain fixed circumstances. For instance, whenever I used a toner, essence, my moisturizer and this sunscreen, then it did peel. And on the other hand, if I use this sunscreen without the moisturizer, it did sit well on my skin. And if I reapplied this sunscreen for the third time with or without any moisturizer beneath it, it did peel. So it does have that peeling issue. And the other problem I experienced with this sunscreen is it did make my eyes little teary, and it did sting my eyes. So yeah, I did experience these two problems with this sunscreen. Now moving on to the second sunscreen from the minimalist, it is the SPF 60 PA4+. Now this sunscreen is also hybrid sunscreen, and they have used physical UV filters and chemical UV filters. And again it is 100% essential oil free, carrier oil free, silicone free, and 100% fragrance free. So a very clean ingredient list. And the texture of this SPF 60 is comparatively lot more thicker than this SPF 50. It's not sticky or anything like that, but it's a bit thick. If you have used this SPF 60, you must have felt that it is quite thick in texture. So but again when you apply it on the skin, it glides on smoothly, doesn't feel heavy or sticky on skin. It does not leave any kind of white cast. So I'm really glad that both of these sunscreen are white cast free, if that's the right word to describe it. And again even this SPF 60 has never ever irritated my skin. It has never ever given me any kind of breakout. But again just like the SPF 50, I did experience some peeling issue with this one as well. If I used it without the moisturizer, it worked really well without any peeling issue, but with the moisturizer it did not sit well. And I did try using both of these sunscreen without the moisturizer, but I couldn't because it's winter time over here. and I do need to use a moisturizer beneath my sunscreen. Without moisturizer, the sunscreen feels little dry on my dry skin. Also, this sunscreen did sting my eyes if I applied it around my eyes, so I had to ensure that again I maintained 1 inch distance from my eye area. So even though like both of these sunscreen have not worked that well on my skin, they both have pilled less or more on my skin. And if I have to pick like, you know, one over the other for everyone out there, I would suggest, like, if you have to go for these minimalist sunscreen, the SPF 50 is a better option. Number one, because it comparatively has more elegant lightweight texture, which makes the reapplication process a lot more easier. And secondly, like SPF 50 starts pilling after the third reapplication, that is your third application throughout the day, whereas the SPF 60 tends to pill with the first or second application itself. So this has less chances of pilling on your skin. So any day the SPF 50 is a lot more better. During the last 2 months, you know, I have been going back and forth with the brand. Like we have been discussing on how this sunscreen is working on my skin, and they have been giving me some tips on how can I use this sunscreen in my routine. So when I mentioned that this sunscreen is not sitting well on my skin, they first did suggest, you know, to change my moisturizer and try it out with some lightweight moisturizer. I did do that, you know. I did try this with gel cream kind of product, lotiony kind of product, with thick moisturizer, because I do a lot of moisturizer, so I was experimenting it with a lot of things. But whenever, you know, I used any kind of moisturizer beneath it, it did pill. So they did look into this matter and concluded that the polymer in this sunscreen is clashing with the polymer in some of the moisturizer, at least the one that I'm using. And if you're interested in knowing, you know, like what moisturizers are used with this sunscreen, I will mention those moisturizer in the description box. You can check them out. So during this last 2 months, you know, upon the discussion, the brand did say me that they are working on the better formulation on this sunscreen. They want their sunscreen to be perfect, to, you know, to be suitable for everyone out there. And when it comes to the skin suitability, minimalist sunscreen are suitable for all skin types out there. Doesn't matter if you have normal skin, oily skin, combination skin, whatever your skin type is, these sunscreen are quite suitable because their finish is almost like matte moist. That is, they are neither too drying or mattifying, nor they are very, you know, dewy or sticky on face. They are somewhere in between, which makes them, you know, perfect fit for all skin types out there. But one thing I want to say, if you have oily skin, like oily to very oily skin, the SPF 60 can be a little too thick for you, little too viscous for you during the summer and monsoon time. But since it's the winter time over here, I feel that both of these sunscreen can be used by all skin types out there. So let me know if you have used any of these sunscreen. Do share your experience in the comment section below. I would love to read them, and I'm sure that other people will find them helpful. And if you like this video, definitely give it a big thumbs up, and do subscribe to my channel to stay updated with all my latest upload. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.